Monsieur le juge Letourneau, et vous, Madame la juge McGillis, en prononçant le serment d'office, êtes devenu membre de l'une des institutions les plus vénérables et les plus importantes du Canada. This honorable court was created by the Exchequer Court Act, passed by Parliament in 1875. For almost 100 years, as the Exchequer Court of Canada, it heard money claims against the Crown, actions in such specialized areas of jurisdiction as admiralty, patents, and the like, and since 1917, of course, appeals under the Income Tax Act. But in those days, it was a relative backwater in the world of litigation. All of that changed in 1971. The name of the court was changed to the Federal Court of Canada. It was divided into a trial division and an appeal division. And most important, it was given for the first time an administrative law jurisdiction. Then followed the administrative law explosion of the 1970s, and later the charter litigation explosion of the 1980s. These relatively recent events have transformed this court and its work. It now has a jurisdiction that is complex and diverse. Its judges travel from coast to coast, taking justice to all the people of Canada, and the complexity of modern life ensures for its judges a steady diet of the most interesting and demanding cases before them.
On my own behalf and on behalf of all the other members of the court, including those who, for one reason or another, are not able to be present, I welcome Mr. Justice Rothstein to the Federal Court of Canada.
Évidemment, notre situation de couple juge est nouvelle et peut en inquiéter certains. Je suis d'ailleurs probablement la seule femme au pays qui, à cause du stare decisis, doit obéir aux décisions de son mari.
L'aviron d'argent constitue le symbole visuel de la compétence de la Cour en matière maritime. Réplique de l'aviron britannique de l'Amirauté, l'aviron d'argent a été confectionné par des artisans en Angleterre et a été présenté durant la séance cérémonielle par l'Association canadienne du droit maritime.
In April of 1998, the new federal court rules came into effect after broad consultation. The basic philosophy of the new rules is to promote the expeditious, cost-effective, and just resolution of cases. The trial division now takes an active role in supervising proceedings and encouraging the resolution of disputes.
Je, Edmond P. Blanchard, promets et jure solennellement et sincèrement d'exercer bien fidèlement et au mieux de ma capacité et de mes connaissances les pouvoirs et attributions qui me sont dévolus en ma qualité de juge de la Cour fédérale du Canada. Ainsi Dieu me soit en aide. Merci, monsieur.
He said, the judge is a pillar of our entire justice system and of the rights and freedoms which that system is designed to promote and protect. So for our fellow citizens, the judge not only promises to serve the ideals of justice and truth on which the rule of law in Canada is built, but the judge is called upon to embody those ideals.
When we first spoke, very shortly after her appointment, she reminded me that we had previously met. It was during a case argued in this courtroom some months after my own appointment, when I boldly asked her what she thought of the hearing and the presiding judge. She politely answered, "Well, you were a new judge."
The federal court's growth over the years is no accident. It's indicative of its increased role. More importantly, however, the areas over which the federal court has jurisdiction are such that it is undoubtedly poised to become one of this country's, indeed may I say I believe it is one of this country's most important courts. It is thus perfectly appropriate that the federal court tackle these important issues of the future, not simply as a division of a larger court, but as a separate superior court of record. The federal court will be addressing these issues not only as a separate superior court, but also with a new administrative structure created by the Courts Administration Service Act. It is my hope that this model of court administration will assist you in discharging your functions efficiently and independently.
Our coat of arms represents the judicial officers who comprise the federal court, and it symbolizes our broad range of jurisdiction over land, sea, and air. It's who we are.
We celebrate this afternoon not one but two happy occasions today. The introduction of the new Chief Justice of the Federal Court of Canada, Chief Justice Crampton, and the swearing in of the Honorable Justice Mary Gleeson.
Aujourd'hui, nous célébrons. At the helm of the Federal Court of Appeal is the most senior of our judges, the Dean of our Collegium, our finest role model, Chief Justice Marc Noel. And this is
May your appointment help pave the way for other similarly qualified, highly qualified individuals in the future. Justice Fable, your appointment to the federal court, which has been complimented and celebrated through this ceremony today, has strengthened the court in many ways. First and foremost, as was mentioned, you're enriching our diversity, increasing our bench strength in Aboriginal law, and enhancing our ability to play a potential role in the broader reconciliation process that is taking place between First Nations peoples and their compatriots here in Canada. So thank you for joining us for this very special ceremony to present the Honorable Jocelyn Gagné as the first ever Associate Chief Justice of the Federal Court. Thank you very, very much. You will quickly learn that we work hard to cultivate a strong family fabric in the court, and that the richness of your judicial experience will, to no small degree, be a function of the level of your involvement in what we like to call the life of the court. So if I may conclude with one word of advice, it's to make a genuine effort to fully avail yourself of the many opportunities that you will have to participate in that side of things at the court, behind the scenes and away from the courtroom.